about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Don't think twice. But still information. Testing the current. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All my diamonds flawless and big. Look at the size. All your shit is fake as shit aside. I'm sorry for you, kid. It's just your life. The amount of drugs I did today, it'll make you cry. Oh.
Well, honestly, we want to be for real. You gotta think she has one kid, so for 9 months, unless she was pregnant, you know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. At least 1 year she was out of the game. It doesn't? No, it does make sense. It does make sense. Thank you, I appreciate it. Get back to you up. Yeah, she's ready to. No, this is true. Okay. Yeah, but this time I came and, being a good girl today. Good stuff, man. Welcome back. Nice. Well, Cam. You guys can hear me? We got you. We did a Monday earlier. You killed that with your student amazing work on the trade, swim trading. So we know who you are. Maybe not to know who you are. Yeah. 31 years old, originally from the Bay Area. I built one of the greatest trading systems, arguably in the world, solving one of the biggest problems for the middle class, which is middle class people do not have upper class investments. Yeah. We built a software that allows you to copy my trades, fully SEC compliant. Everybody wins. So, yeah. And then dating status. In a relationship happily taken for 4 years. Good stuff, man. So Cam actually used to be a dating coach back in the day, guys, just so you know. Really? So Cam has a lot of experience with dating, vetting women, and questions as well. So let's start off with the first question for ladies on down. Yeah, something that always crosses my mind when I hear single women talk is, where do you get your standards from? Do you get them from what you've experienced in real life, or do you get them from what you decided you deserve in your head? Let's start here. I think it's, for example, what you want in a guy, where does it come from? In your head, or what you heard, what you seen, your experience? So I feel like a little bit of all the above. I've had to take myself away from Instagram reels and stuff because I feel like a lot of those are, don't get me wrong, I do like money, but all of them are so, the guy needs to give me $1 million a year, like X, Y, and Z. To me, that's not genuine or something that I'm wanting. Like, I'm wanting something real. I want 30, I'll be 31, like, kind of over that light. Yeah. But, I don't know. I think now I know what I'm wanting. I know my standards from experience, whether it be good or bad, and then things that maybe like I see my parents interact with each other, or close friends or family that they're married or whatever. Did you go to college? Yeah, for 2 years. Oh, which college? In New Hampshire. Was there a lot of parties and events? There was a lot of parties, yeah. Did you party on that? I did, yeah. Not a zero. Okay. What's good for yeah. What's you? I think it's from how I was raised by my parents. So I got standards from how my father's act, and also what I see my experience. I've put my standard higher from bad experience and also good experience. Yeah. So, question for you: your parents are in your life, right? They're very active in your life. Yeah. I'm really close to them. they include your own pets?
Yes and no. It's they understand more because of my past. Because I had a difficult past and like they understand more because of it. But they are really strict. What does it mean? In relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. But also like they're really strict parents and
They're strict.
yeah, they're strict. Yeah, but I'm not like I'm an adult now, so I can do whatever I want. But yeah,
By yourself.
I'm by myself. But my father is stressing out. Is calling me every time, texting me and everything. Like
So she's singing from her parents, and when she's singing her dad, yeah. That's interesting because so your parents shouldn't determine what you deserve. Life determines what you deserve. Meaning, like, what we deserve is what we get in the context of dating. If I walk to Halle Berry in her prime, she's just gonna, like, she's not interested in me. I'm okay with that. Right? Like, so my issue is a lot of women, they say, like, this is what I deserve, but it's like, you never actually dated a guy that's at that caliber.
but I dated some.
So have you dated a guy that meets all your standards?
Not all at the same time, but I dated some guy that were like,
Almost there.
yeah,
And
almost
why did that not work?
communication.
He wasn't coming to that.
Yeah, he wasn't like communicating that much. Yeah, and also another one, I didn't want to sleep with him. Like I wanted to wait and
So they weren't dating for a long time.
yeah, we were
3 months in, 6 months in.
4 months.
Oh, so they didn't wait for 4 months.
Yeah.
So what? Like, why did he? Why?
I just felt like I wasn't enough for him. So I decided to like.
You thought he was out of your league.
No, because I didn't want to sleep with him. So I decided to end the relationship because, like,
See what else?
no, it ended it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful.
No, we were kissing and stuff, but.
I'm just curious.
Well, I think it is. We have basic standard from our parents, but also we learn a lot from many different relationships, good and bad, toxic, and we learn little by little. We start having high standards because of I think from my personal experience make me more have high standard from bad relationships. Yes.
So your standards get higher as more men debut, and you either don't work out with them.
It's when I date someone, sometimes I see just like that when if the guy is there's a connection, they talk, they're interested or not. But when when I start a relationship, that is when you start. If the beginning is nice, like what happened then, and sometimes the relation get in toxic way. Yeah, and that is when you learn when.
Do you have cavities or holes in your teeth? Or yellow teeth? Don't pull your teeth out. Old family pharmacy. Getting a prescription doesn't have to be such a hassle, and that's why I recommend all.
Who has to finish the relationship, and it's very hard. And you learn in those moments how to. Yeah. I don't want it that kind of.
Sure. This is what I'm kind of trying to get at, though, is that all of you are single. What if you're dating out of your league? What if the guys that are into you in the short term aren't interested in you long term? All of you probably dated guys that are pretty high level guys. They're all attractive to some extent.
Yeah.
The point is, What if they were only down for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, one kid, walk away? Right? It obviously didn't work. So the question is it because he doesn't feel like you're everything he wants? Or is there something missing? I'm gonna hear your perspective. Because you're young with a kid.
My perspective, yes, I'm very young. And honestly, I'm not looking for any of that. And I don't want any of that. You know, from what I've learned, and
Appreciate the donation, Richard. Like even that though. You're right. Why am I pulling my teeth out for you? Why am I pulling my teeth out for the next nigga? It's like why? Niggas want me to talk so bad but got nothing to talk about. Niggas ain't talking about anything. You niggas ain't asking me real questions. And y'all wonder why I'm not talking. Y'all wonder why I'm not talking. Cause niggas ain't talking about shit.
a relationship is not important. What's important is yourself, and you need to focus on yourself and make sure you're okay.
Okay, but once you're okay, then
Guys,
we're okay. Let's say you want yourself, right? You keep them okay. You still don't want a man? Is that what you're saying?
you don't need him. I'm a woman.
Oh, this is not a script.
A woman, a man,
She's not a script person.
a man needs a woman. Right or wrong? Right or wrong?
No, we don't. Not at all.
You guys,
I've been taken for a minute.
you guys want.
To smash you. Yeah, I'm just trying to. So, when did Alger son?
But that's how I feel. I have a daughter. She's almost 2 years old. And, it's not because of the father, because he wanted to do it. It was because, like life problems. And it's not, I'm not going to talk about that right now.
That's fine. We don't need to.
Exactly.
What I'm trying to see is
It's about right now. So, and just because I'm the youngest one here, doesn't mean that I have experience. From my experience, how old? 19. But still young too. I just turned 20. Like, I'm turning it's 20 is the thing. From my experience, it's just not men are not many. And they need to change this. It's not in the sexual way, it's more in the respectful, no, not in a provider way. You don't need to, you guys can have that providing way. Me, I'm more of, my personality is more of how I feel. Like you're supposed to like make me feel like, yeah, this is this is it, yeah. And I don't think that's ever.
this is the perfect question. I'm based on what I asked originally. Where do you get that standard from? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Where do you get that standard from of saying I need a guy who wants? I want a guy who makes me feel in love basically all the time. Is what you just said.
When you have a baby with someone, you're supposed to expect that already, right?
Why? Because
Right? Why? Because you're having the baby for the person, but it's not just that. It's like your family. You see them together, right? As a family, they're together. They created you,
sure.
so like.
But this is
want
what
them
you're
to be
saying.
together, right?
You didn't get it, right?
That's how you feel. Exactly. Yeah.
But what? So
It's not that I didn't get it. I just didn't really try for it because it wasn't worth it.
you have a daughter. This is the biggest thing
It
I would
wasn't
say is I
worth it,
didn't
though.
try.
Would you rather be with someone that doesn't treat you right, or would you just stay in the relationship just because you're?
But you give him a kid, you have a daughter. So I mean, maybe.
You give him a kid. You give him a kid and he treats you wrong.
Well, you could, yeah. Just saying.
That's
Why would you have unprotected sex with somebody who wasn't going to stay or?
I was very young.
I know.
I was very young. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, I was stupid.
So you take responsibility for that
Yes,
choice.
of course.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Because it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Blessing.
It's fine. Wonderful. She went. Okay. Yeah. So, if you guys are like, okay, the all standards from either experience or his parents and of course like her experience. And something, for example, now we have women that are saying, you know what, I've had standards of a kid, having back in drama. So now it's like, I'm not fighting the right man. And then they all have back in the drama. They get picked. I'm fighting the right man. It's a question. Well, once again, you have to be honest with who you are and also understand that the men that are willing to sleep with you in the short term are not willing to date you in the long term most of the time. Because you want to date up all the time. So if you want to date up, that means that guy has a ton of options. Right? So if that guy has a ton of options, that means he has a ton of options, which means you're not the only one. So maybe he has other girls like you, better than you, worse than you, but you have to compete with that. So women always say, oh, yeah, this NBA player's in my DMs. All right, like he fucks sixes, like it's fine. You know what I mean? It's not impressive. Can you keep him? Your standard should be based on the type of guy that you can keep. That's the reason I've been in a relationship for 4 years. My woman understands that. I also understand as a man that my standards for keeping somebody cannot be made up. Yeah. Meaning, I can't ask for a runway model who also has a PhD, who's also 22, who's also worth $10 million because it doesn't exist. So ask yourself, do your standards come from real life experience or just from like, oh, I just like say this like because like this is who I am and I believe that I deserve this. That's why most women getting older in life, you guys still have time, but most women getting older in life, they stay single because they think as they get older that they're also, to be frank, it's just the way it is. You're depreciating in value. You don't get our value till later. Yeah. 30s, 40s. Yeah, 30s, or even just like in high school. Like think about all the guys in high school. They all suck now. You all think they're trash, right? All of my high school friends are garbage, right? So it's like understanding you peak later, you peak earlier. That's the pros and cons of being each gender. But understand how that plays into the relationship dynamic. So, question: you mentioned you don't want a man, or you don't need a man, right? Let's say you get older and then you want a man, right? Would you pay the bills for your man? Perfect guy. You mentioned before you don't need a man, but if you want a man, would you pay the bills?
It depends.
On what?
It depends on like how he treats me.
So let's say he treats you very well. Would you pay all the bills?
Duh.
Okay, so you would.
Yes, I will.
Cool. Right.
Cause I'm used to it's always every woman is always used to a man paying for her,
Yeah.
But it's not like that. Everybody's different. People are different.
Well, I'll say this as a
Also, it's more a question. Like I should say something. Why does it have to be like that? Why does it have to be like with everybody? Like I know that I'm young, but like it's a new generation. Why can't people just change how they are and instead of like being so like disloyal to like how you were saying, because that's basically what you were saying. Why does it have to be like that? Why can it be so, oh, they're better than this person, they're popular, they're models, this and that? Like, no, it doesn't have to be like that. Everybody's, they're their own person, they're people. They're just people. Everybody's people. So why can't it just be, it doesn't have to be.
She either has to date a guy with a kid or date a lower level man without a kid. Because maybe
No, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Doesn't matter. Any man that wants you will get you.
This is not like.
It's so serious. Um, no. For me, to be, if we decided to be together, we need to fight together. Yeah, I mean, it's fight in life. Yeah, because it's half half. Yes.
Question: would you prefer him to pay all of it?
Not really, because I've been working so hard. It's like letting him to pay everything is take control more on me.
So you want more control? Oh, interesting. You don't want to give it. Okay, I see that. We have different views on this. So my girl moved in with me when I was at my lowest. Keep in mind, she met me at a peak. I was doing really well. Yeah. Then I made a mistake, lost it all. She stayed. I actually told her to leave. Really? She did not leave. She moved in, paid half the rent and bills for a year, helped me get back on my feet. Then I took off again, and now I take care of her. So most guys will never experience this dynamic, and that's why I'm proposing this here. Because I actually know why she's there. And she's, for how fine she is, she's not expensive. Like, she has one YSL bag and an Apple Watch, not because I can't get her more. I make $250,000 a month, not a year. Why I say that though is because she gets spoiled in life in all ways. Yeah. But not because she like wants a Chanel bag once a month or a Gucci or this or this or this. Like, I would walk away from that type of girl I have before because it's like she don't actually know what matters in life. Like, this Rolly holds its value, you have holds its value, and it's a good networking piece. But a woman walking around with a Chanel bag is just like too many. It's like, does it really matter? It doesn't really matter, and if they want that a lot, then they don't know what matters, and they're in a future empire. Well, I think that you told her to leave, she stayed, but you were not on it. Yeah. And that's like loyalty. One day, as a company, the trust is already built. So, man, good for you. Would you pay for your man? Send bills.
It's like the perfect. Right now, I'm feeling like her. I don't need a man. I don't want a man. So I don't really care. I wouldn't. But later, maybe when I want kids and everything, yes, I would. But I'll prefer to do like 50-50. But if he's the perfect man for me, he treats me well and everything, I could.
Let me add something. Does anybody here raise your hand? Does anybody here like men?
No.
No, raise your hand.
I like women.
You're a lesbian?
No.
You on OnlyFans or just pick and choose? Okay. You like men. Do you like men? You raise your hand. I didn't see you raise your hand.
I like men.
Okay. You like men. You like men.
I don't like. I love.
She's changed her mind. It's all about how she feels.
It's how to change my mind. I never hated on you guys. Like, I love you. Not many, but that doesn't mean I don't. A man's man. Yes. A man is.
So now you want. This is the thing.
I've been.
What?
I've been wanting.
You've been wanting.
Yeah.
So here's my point is that women, all you said, I don't need a man. Okay, I don't need a woman either. I want a woman. So I think internally, you have to like kind of go out to get the type of man you want. Like, okay.
Because when you hang out with a guy too much, you start to notice like they start acting like you. Right away.
That's facts.
Right? Facts, yes. No, you start acting like your girl. Yes.
So it's like, so my girl says it wrong.
No.
That's my
Okay, well that's these too much. Like,
Nah.
it's not a question. No, that's not a question. It's not.
So what is it?
That's one of your friends.
Well,
There's that. It's so.
So that's yeah. No.
What?
Did you thought it was a question? You wanted her to answer it because that made you the questions. You asked questions. Yeah.
Just being honest, like honestly.
And I'm saying, should we find this?
No, you're not.
What kind of guy is your baby daddy? Can you describe him?
What kind
Please. Yeah, race first black.
is Hispanic? You know. Yeah.
What,
What kind of guy?
what does he do for a living?
Red flag. You know, drug dealer.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Violent crime
If we're being honest, making unicorn, violence, maybe both. But you know, if I'm speaking honestly, yeah,
What do you like about him? Or is there nothing left?
I don't like nothing about it.
Okay. Why did you open your legs for him without it?
Before I met him, I didn't know what type of person he was, but you know, he showed me that side when usually people show that side when they're early on in a relationship. Yeah, they'll show like they're so good. There's do anything for you. They'll die for you. And then when you're with them for so long, it changes a little bit. Like you get that little feeling.
Do you have full custody?
It's not. Yeah. Yes, he's in jail.
Yeah. Of course I do. Awesome.
Of course I do, but that's
Is this thinking
that's not the problem. I'm always fine with sharing your child, amazing father, but it's just more of like the love.
Yeah. Do you want to date a
Is
different?
there love there?
Do you want to date a different type of guy in your future?
I don't want to date. I'm not looking for that.
No, at some point you're not gonna date women, right? Later. But you're gonna date men again.
I like women. Women.
Oh,
I like women.
Gee.
Women.
Women, you don't.
No, first of all, let's get this straight. If you want to know Mia loves men.
She's me, by
Like
the way.
I love Mia.
Third person, yes.
Mia, third person. Mia. Mia loves men, but I love women more because what? Also, how beautiful we are. We're so beautiful. Like every woman, like even if a guy calls a girl ugly because she's ugly and a girl's better looking than her, you know, girl, you're still beautiful. You're so That's how I am. What do you mean that's my type? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like my type, no, my type, I do a very bad type because I never toxic men.
She knows that. Let's see that.
I know that. I'm very conscious of what I go for and I really get. And I know what I go for, but it's not like if I'm looking for bitches. It's more like if it's me. And then I just be interested.
Music dealer.
So I used to just music, but I'm more into like a party next.
She's on the job.
Or like a Drake